Trotters swing into the stretch for tonight's third. Here they come. They're off and trotting, leaving out his Levitation off stride. Torches Pirate made a break in stride. Levitation is going for and grabbing that early lead. Away second at the inside is Cousin Rickard. Then it's third away to T-Bar, trotting down the center. Perfetto up into fourth now. Fifth away, Winning American, and sixth and last is Torches Pirate on the run. Not much speed at all going into that first turn. They're walking here as Levitation has made the front from McNair, made it easily. Into the pocket spot is Cousin Rickard from in second. Overland in third is Perfetto. Then it's fourth to T-Bar, and back in fifth is Winning American. Quarter was a very tepid 30 flat for the youngsters, and they move into the backstretch. Levitation up front by 2 lengths. Cousin Rickard trots a pocket spot. Then it's back to Perfetto from in third. Another 3 back to T-Bar from in fourth. Fifth inside to Winning American. They continue up by 3/8, and Perfetto made a break in stride. Off stride went Perfetto, spoiled a 3-hole trip as they near the midway point. Levitation on top for McNair, a lead of 2 lengths over pocket-sitting Cousin Rickard. Then it's back third by 2 more lengths to find T-Bar, half up in 1:02, a second quarter of 30-2. They move into the final turn, and they're chasing after Levitation, who's getting things his own way tonight, on top by 2.5 lengths. Second is Cousin Rickard. T-Bar continues along from in third, and Winning American is with the pack from back and forth as they make their way to 3/4. Up to 3/4, the story's been Levitation. Levitation on top a length now. Tactor tips with Cousin Rickard from the pocket spot. T-Bar is in with a shot from back in third, and here comes Winning American to fourth despite the break in stride. Perfetto suddenly right back in at fifth. 3/4 in 1:30-4 off the turn and into the stretch, and it's Levitation still there on top by a length. He needs some finessing though. Here on the outside comes Winning American as Jameson is able to sit ahead on him now. Winning American is coming after Levitation. Levitation digs in at the rail. Winning American on the outside into second. Here with a huge late rush is Perfetto back in it. It's going to go to Levitation. Levitation won it by a length over Winning American. Huge recovery for Perfetto. The mile 1:58-4.
Lone gold on this Tuesday night goes to Levitation and driver Doug McNair. Front end score here, Dougie. Able to get away with some easy fractions, turned into a sprint to the finish. How did he feel?
Yeah, you know, Don always says he's better off a helmet, but there wasn't a whole lot of speed early. He's just a slick-gated little guy, so I mean, the way it worked out tonight, I figured the front end would be all right.
Was that a big improvement from start 1 to start 2 for him?
Yeah, big time. You know, last week he got pretty weak there, or a couple weeks ago, but she said she didn't have him as tight as they'd like to have him, and tonight proved that he was a lot tighter and he raced a lot better.
Down the stretch, were you worried at all when they started to close in at you?
You know, like I told her that had the stretch when he went to change gears, he kind of got a little rough on me, but he did get to stay trotting, and I mean he trotted pretty good for an 8th there halfway down the stretch, and he kind of just cruised home.
I know Tony Alanya had told me earlier in the year this was one that he was pretty high on. From your vantage point, is this a colt that can step up, and play some bigger roles?
Yeah, I think so. He's a nice sized colt, and he's great gated, so they're really high on him. So I hope they're right.
All right. Well, good start to your night. All the best.
Thanks a lot, Chad.
Doug McNair, Levitation, 58-4 in the Ontario Sire Stakes Gold.